Good morning. You're listening to Slices of Wenatchee. We're excited to bring you a closer look at one of our top stories and other important happenings every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today, a promising healthcare expansion for undocumented immigrants in Washington has turned into a source of fear after sensitive data was shared with federal authorities. Before we continue, have you joined Neighbor yet? If not, download the app today and join local conversations about issues that matter. Neighbor is a site just for our local community focused on facts, not misinformation. Best of all, it's free for everyone. To learn more, visit wenatcheeworld.com/NABUR. Now, our feature story. A data breach involving a state Medicaid program has shaken immigrant communities in Washington, who now fear their health information may be used against them. Washington's Apple Health Expansion Program was designed to provide Medicaid coverage to undocumented immigrants, a long-awaited step toward health equity. Before this expansion, those without legal status had to rely on emergency rooms, often delaying care until it was too late. The state's choice to open up coverage to more than 13,000 individuals brought real hope. Within just 2 days of the application opening, the program hit capacity, and thousands more joined the wait list. For many families, it was their first opportunity to receive consistent, preventative health care. But that optimism has been overshadowed by news that Medicaid data, including information from Apple Health Expansion enrollees, was shared with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. The data reportedly included names, addresses, social security numbers, household size, services received, and the providers involved. While the Washington Healthcare Authority insists it doesn't send information directly to immigration enforcement agencies like ICE, they acknowledge the data was shared with federal partners as part of a broader legal requirement tied to Medicaid funding. Community advocates say the distinction doesn't make it any less frightening for the people affected. Liz Oropeza-Palacios, with the Northwest Immigrant Rights Project, said many of the families she's spoken to now feel exposed, even betrayed. She spent years building trust through multilingual Know Your Rights sessions and helping people navigate the healthcare system. She also worked directly with the public as an insurance navigator, encouraging people to sign up for Apple Health. Now she says they're asking her how their information ended up in the hands of federal officials. Palacios never wanted to scare anyone. She says the intention was always to help people access care they'd been forced to go without for years. She recalls hearing heartbreaking stories from families who waited until the last possible moment to seek help, with some discovering life-threatening conditions like cancer far too late. The expansion program gave them a sense of safety. Now, that feeling is gone. The consequences of this breach are already showing. Some patients have begun delaying or canceling appointments, afraid of drawing further attention. Even Palacios, who helped promote the program, says she feels misled and used. She said, "I went out and spoke to people who trusted me, and now they don't feel safe." Columbia Valley Community Health CEO Manuel Navarro echoed these concerns, saying it's deeply troubling to learn that an external federal action beyond their control could compromise patient privacy. For health providers, providing trust is foundational. Without it, the entire system struggles to function. In response, the Attorneys General of Washington and Oregon, along with 13 others across the country, are now suing the federal government, accusing them of violating privacy protections and deterring vulnerable populations from seeking care. Meanwhile, the Healthcare Authority is trying to reassure the public. A recent statement outlines that client information is not shared with immigration agencies directly, and that eligibility for Apple Health Expansion is exempt from public charge considerations, meaning it won't be used against someone applying for a green card in the future. Still, for many, the damage is already done. For immigrant families in Washington, the fear isn't just about paperwork or policies, it's about survival. Healthcare, once viewed as a lifeline, is again becoming something to avoid, and for advocates like Palacios, the work of rebuilding trust begins all over again. For more on this story, head over to wenatcheeworld.com. Are you passionate about the issues shaping North Central Washington? Then you won't want to miss the Wenatchee World Forum at PIBUS. This monthly event brings together newsmakers and the community to dive into the topics that matter most. It's your chance to engage, ask questions, and be part of the conversation shaping our region's future. Have questions or need more info? Visit wenatcheeworld.com/forum. few other stories you should know about. Judy McElroy is a name known to many in Wenatchee, not for politics or headlines, but for hot food and heartfelt greetings. At 81, she's the early morning force behind the counter at Beer, Wine, and More on North Mission, serving up Crispitas and cheer before sunrise. A Wenatchee Valley native, Judy's routine begins at 4 a.m., and by 5:50, the doors are open, food is hot, and customers are greeted by name. She's lived a life rooted in this valley, with decades behind store counters and a deep appreciation for the people who walk through her door. Judy says her approach to life is simple: be kind, be present, and always say hello. Early primary election returns show that a Wenatchee proposition to fund road construction through a sales tax increase is narrowly failing, while 3 fire district measures across Chelan County are passing by wide margins. Voter turnout was about 27%, and final certification won't come until August 19th. Races for local school board and city council positions are also being narrowed to 2 top candidates each, with close margins in several contests. If you've never taken the Link Transit bus system, now might be the perfect time to start. A new rider's guide highlights how easy it is to plan your trip, stay safe, and ride in comfort, all without spending a dime. From using Google Maps to navigating crosswalks and pulling the yellow cord for your stop, the guide offers a step-by-step approach to making your ride smooth and respectful for everyone. Plus, riding the bus helps the environment and might even boost your step count. A semi-truck rollover near the George Sully Bridge on Monday caused serious traffic congestion in both directions. Emergency crews remained on the scene, and the State Department of Transportation attempted to resolve traffic delays into the evening. The circumstances of the rollover are under investigation. Thanks for listening. For more information on all the stories you heard today, visit us at WenatcheeWorld.com. The Wenatchee World has been engaging, informing, and inspiring North Central Washington communities since 1905. We encourage you to subscribe today to keep your heart and mind connected to what matters most in North Central Washington. Thanks for starting your morning with us, and don't forget to subscribe to Slices of Wenatchee wherever you listen to podcasts.